On the topic of partnerships, it's something that I often caution people about because they can be good and they can be very, very bad. You guys obviously have a little bit different dynamic of friendship that goes way back, but that might be good or bad as business partners. So I wonder if you could just share a little bit under the hood how your partnership works.
We get this question all the time.
We do, and we typically caution people to not, do not see what's happening here and think that this is easily transferable to something else, because we've seen partnerships go bad. There's a lot of things that we have to put in place so our partnership doesn't go bad. Some of this too is having that maybe silent third partner of Mandy's husband being able to, if there is, we tend to be very passionate women and we have the vision and we want to move this thing forward, and he tends to be the voice of reason. So I think in a partnership there probably needs to be somebody that is your sounding board that can kind of bring some clarity to the situation and a different perspective. For us, that was the male perspective to bring in. As we were rebranding, he really had a voice in what we were doing next.
And he doesn't always side with me, which isn't always good for our marriage, but we work through it.
Right, and sometimes, very rarely, Nate and I think it's happened once where we've sided against Mandy, and that's always been the way our company works. It's a majority vote. It's very rarely come to that. I think it's even less than 5 times in the last 6 years that we've had to do a majority vote on something. But one of the things that we make sure we have in our week is friend time. We used to get to the office, get right into working, and then be super surprised if in a couple of weeks the friend bucket was low, and anything that happened at work seemed to affect the relationship. So we were like maybe a little bit more edgy with each other. And so we noticed that Monday mornings we need to spend some time around the water cooler, just her and I, catching up. And now we schedule that in. And so we make sure that we not only cultivate the business relationship, but the friendship has to stay strong so that no matter what's going on in the business, we know that we have each other's back.
We also, because of the personal things we've been through in our lives, and we both have different dynamics of health things that we work through. We've both lived at each other's homes for seasons, for different things that we've gone through. And so in a weird way, we're like a family. And everything that we teach in our Cultivate Honor program is birthed from figuring out how to do this as friends and not destroy a relationship.
We teach what we go through.